Hello and welcome to the breakdown of conclusion by me as absolute not equal or absolute NTQL, or how could I say? I don't know. I would say like it's slow, absolute not equal. And we'll just see like through the track, like what's here, what's that, like from the first thing you can see, it's super straightforward, easy track, like with not so much elements, not even like high count on mix. So we'll just break through some sounds that why and how does it sound like that. So let's get started. The inspiration behind conclusion are the tracks like Dust Up, Heavy Betty VIP from Neon Light. The Dust Up was from Upbeats and Noisia, and all the others that use this 1/8 pattern, and the typical FM bass with a saturation and heavy distortion. So this was like pretty much inspiration, and I just wanted to do it like my take on it. So let's hear it like from the build up to the drop, and then let's see like what elements are here. Yeah, you can hear it's I don't even remember why that bass is so CPU heavy actually. So let's maybe break it down to what it is. And also we have a special guest here. Please welcome everyone on the Patreon, the one and only Emmanuel Yatuza. Emmanuel, there is the camera. Say hello to the patrons.
Hey guys, thank you guys for joining Shimon's Patreon. Keep it rocking.
Yeah, shout out to Yatuza, where he's been like week at my place, almost 2 weeks at my place, and we made another 6 tunes, so we now have like 10 collabs of unreleased music. So I will post maybe some clips on the Discord or something. So giddy. Okay, let's get back to the bass. Pretty much nothing on it. Let's see. The MIDI is super simple, straightforward. Let's see if my PC breaks if I play it like only this. I mean, nothing much going on here, like pretty standard bass. And I can just turn off the processing to sound how the dry sound is. Maybe also like without the master effects. Okay, so a lot of mid is missing, so I'm guessing that's the job of the thermal. So let's like look on the first EQ. Oh, this EQ looking like a mess. So definitely some trimming down, as you could hear, like around like 100 to 250 hertz, some 5000 peaks, and some cutting. Pretty basic stuff, nothing special. And let's see the thermal. Thermal is using, okay, so I got like the first stage with light shaper. I think this is like the default setting actually, and then I just moved to this spring drive for making those mids. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the yeah, that's what making those mids. I loved Tantrum with those spring drives, and also the asymmetric distortion. It just creates like super nice mids, I think. I don't know how to put it. It just makes the sounds more rich, when it's missing body or something. So this is the thermal, and after the thermal there should be like some trimming and maybe, yeah. Okay, there is some also like general volume down on the FAB filter, and then there is like Maximus with nothing much on, just to push it all together coherently somehow. So yeah, this is the bass, and all other basses are the clones from the one. I think also I have like this pattern first is actually the first idea. This was like very first idea of this track, but I scrape it immediately. But let's hear it for fun. Now I think those drums are killing my CPU right now, so I'll just go like one by one. Go easy on it. So what are my drums are? Oh, okay, so this is the synth. The synth is like only chopped loop from some sample pack. And the drums are basically nothing else than this. Well, these are hi-hats, this is the layer for snare, and this is kick snare, also with the kick 2 and the serum for snare. Yeah. So some sub control, some harmonics added to the kick to make it a little bit more dirty. Not so clean, you know. And let's hear it. I think I will just turn off the snare with the processing. Nothing much going on, but that snare is going to spark up the CPU, I think. Oh yeah. And what's in the snare? Let's see. Almost the classic stuff as I was showing you. And yeah, there's this phaser thing that's kind of funny. Bunshin had it in one of his presets for snare, and I found it like super useful. I didn't know that you could use phaser like that, and it just the rate is to the 0, and then you move the frequency of the metallic sound to the frequency you want or you need, you know, and then you just mess up with the phase feedback and depth to create like that somehow unique metallic sound. It works so well. Yeah, and also hyper and dimension is super useful, but only sometimes, and I found it dimension more useful, but it could and it will, I think, mess up with your transients a bit. So there is like this mix setting sometimes when you just have to find like the perfect balance. When I don't know how this plugin works, if it's like resampling the signal to the left and the right and making it like more stereo, I don't know, but you have to find like that mix position to, how to say it, to be coherent, you know, or to not change itself like every hit. So that's it. Those are the drums, and let's move on to the synth. The synth is just this one, cut it. I can play like without some of these adjustments. By itself, it's super really nice. I love those synths that are are playing with the high pass filter and are kind of like ACD, but not too much, you know. It's really nice, and there is some processing on it, some neutron EQ for like some frequency balancing, stereo tool, and patcher for filtering. Just to make it a little bit bigger, you know, like not too much. I didn't change the color of the sound in any way. I didn't like chop it too much. I kept long parts from that sample because I really like it, and I had it in my computer for so long. I don't know. The sample pack is maybe old 7 years or so. So I had it like in computer and always played it. Sometimes I was like, oh man, I don't have a project for this. So one time I mean, this is maybe also like one of the starting points where I just didn't know what to do. So I was trying to experiment with this 1/8 and it just fits together so well. So this is the one of the reasons, and there is also this little thing behind, and I think this exported from something. Maybe it's the pattern 23, is it? Or it's this pad or this pad. It looks like this one. No, it's just the pad scary. Yeah, I think so. It's like chopped or something. I don't remember exactly. Let me turn on sidechain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and it's also pitched down. So that's like got its sample from Solar Saver Solar. Sorry for pronunciation. Also shout out to Colin from Rendeck Mag that he was also in Prague and he gave me like some proper English lessons, you know, like not to say stupid stuff in English. I mean, he was losing shit when we were talking in English, you know, like shout out to Colin. Also in the intro there is this one synth, which is also like super basic Serum synth. Nothing much going on. Too many voices, some low pass filter, distortion for color, and some band reject filter with. I don't think there is like. Is there like automation? Yeah, there is like one LFO on it too. So it's like some frequency moving on drones, and the variation goes like only down, you know. So yeah, this is it. Everything is filtered down with the reverb, so it just adds up to the background. And in the build up, there are those. This is like Happy Accident sample. I also like was scrolling to do some samples, and this was already like synced up to the beat and it fits so well, so I just add it. And it's also like not even chopped because it fits so well all together. I mean, if you call this cheating or something, I don't care. I mean, maybe till this day you were wondering how did I do that vocal and how much delay and reverb I put on it, and now you found out it's a sampler, you know. So I mean, well, you know, if it fits, then why don't you do it, you know? It's someone made it, had a hard time or maybe fun with it, and no one is going to use it, you know, like it's a waste of good sample. And also in the build up there is only this consolidated loop from the bass, which is routed to this filter, I think. Oh yeah. So everything is filtered together. There is one more thing, I don't know what it is. Oh, this is actually from, is it here? Oh, I think it's not here anymore. It was like from one plugin called AAS. Is like the sampler plugin with lots of weird sounds, mostly like for, I think, cinematic purposes, because are like super weird, you know, they are not dancey, more of backgroundish stuff, but there's also like very small. I will show you. Why am I explaining this when I can show you this? And I got it like in some bundle when I bought, I don't know which plugin, and it just shows you you can pick something, you know, and you can still buy or download some more packs, and there is only like some MIDI controls, voice and volume, nothing else, you know, and some weird sounds, you know, sometimes they are also like very long. I'll just press it like for a really short time, and you will see for yourself like how much of a release time on some of on some of those sounds are. This one not. You know, like super weird stuff. I'm not pressing anything, it's playing by itself, so you can like record it, maybe put like reverb or delay on it, and you have like background stuff, you know? Actually, it's kinda useful, but the way that there is nothing much to set up, not even like glide or anything, it's kinda, you know, like, eh. Not very useful sometimes. And so yeah, that's what it is, and there's just like some Vengeance uplifter just for classic build-up effect, and also this sample is then cut it into the drop, and we can look on also like on those answers in the bass. So let's see. So the bass, pretty much super basic. I think this is, yeah, it's making so much dumb stuff in the presets. All those automations, you know, like there's so much on the one. And it's like FM only, some sync for more harmonics, and nothing else going on. It's, if you have that preset from from mine, the Apps Electric is the same one, you know. I created that bass from that, so this is that, and also in this one is the same thing, but it's like somehow it's changed. I don't know in what. In some things. This is different one, but it's this is doing the stab, the quick one. It's also like 12 automations on this one, you know. So, and the last one is, yeah, this one. This one is actually from Quo, I think. Shout out to Quo. Thank you for the bass. And I didn't even like change or anything, like maybe some like detune and all that stuff, but it's really cool. I love those presets. He gave me like, I don't know, like 8 presets or 9, 10, I don't know, but they're all like super cool and useful, but not so much style, so I'm using them super rarely in like these occasions, like 3 notes in the track or something. So, and the last one is, I don't think it's even played in the whole track. Yeah, that stab is going brr, and also, and this is like some kind of bass I made, I think, on the go, but I don't even remember what was the exact process. But I assume I was trying to make like some reese maybe or something, and it get out of hand, and I started using FM. So somehow fits together. So yeah, and in D16 there are like shakers only, and some ghost snares. Oh shit! I'm going to play Hall. I'm sorry that you can play like I mean you are playing like this version. This is just the version with this on with the master. This is the version everyone is playing. You know, like this is the export from the conclusion export from the track from the project. So yeah, and the third 16 is. Oh no, I did made more thing with the core base. Sorry, I have to apologize. There is also like this one answer from that base, and that's also like he also written it in the preset that they have to play like 2 notes together, and it will create like this such a nice sound when I play like F, and when I play G to it, you know, it creates like this ghost LFO that's not even like programmed in the serum. I don't know how. I mean, it's super cool. If you go like higher or lower, it just creates like it goes like slower and faster. So I was messing with this, and that's that wow bass on the end. This is that one, and yeah, there are also those vocals chopped on only the delays. And this one. So yeah, everything is chopped up from the intro to the drop, pretty much. And the last 16 is that bass is going with the same MIDI as that synth from the intro. And second drop is only like one short that, you know, like it's just chopped up MIDI to that and just copy pasted. So just to create that non-stop going bass wipe. So yeah, it's just going. And on the end there is just one little pause, and pretty much it. I mean, this track was I was doing it more of a kind of dubplate thing, just as DJ tool, because of how simple it is, you know, like there's not too much effort, you know, in like creating something more. It's only like changes and some MIDI changes. So there's nothing much going on. I mean, the bass, you can see the bass, you can see the LFO, how it goes. So it's mapped to the FM. If I bypass it, it will sound like super weird, I think. Bypass all the destinations. Why? Nothing special. That LFO is making everything, and that you know, and it's still like those are the stock serum wavetables, so nothing special, you know, but somehow it got popular and people liked it, and also it works very well on the dance floor. So here you go, guys. There's nothing else I can say to this. Maybe you're wondering that there is much work, but there isn't. So pretty much, what if you like break it down to the main strip is the bass, there's drums, and there is the FX chain, and you got here like hi-hats. That's it. Like 3 groups, 4 groups, nothing else. So yeah. What else I can say? Next month will be again Naughty Cool stuff. So right now we'll be playing the track for next month as a preview, and classic party samples, presets, and what else? I will try to maybe do next month that We Are Darkshire thing. I was also talking to Mev if he can do like video for the final track and some breakdown, how he edited my my stems and samples and all that stuff. So I will let you know on that one, and I think see you at the next video next month, guys. Yeah, bye.